Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we have some special content for you, so make sure to leave a like right away because it helps a lot and shows that you enjoy our work. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe now so you don't miss any updates. Turn on the bell because we always have great content for you. Let's get to the video. The Golden State Warriors are making moves after an electrifying trade period that brought none other than Jimmy Butler to the team. With this significant addition, the team opened up 2 roster spots, and rumors about possible reinforcements are already circulating at full force. These acquisitions could immediately strengthen the team and help in the playoff race. Today, we will analyze the main names being considered to reinforce the Warriors and how they could impact the team in this crucial part of the season. We'll also dive into what to expect from the buyout market and which players could be on their way to San Francisco. We've already talked about the possibility of Malcolm Brogdon being released and signing with the Warriors, but the list of options is long and includes some very interesting names. Now, let's talk about the moves that could happen in the coming days. With Butler's arrival, the Warriors have restructured part of their roster, sending multiple players to Miami and opening up space for new reinforcements. Additionally, Quinton Post had his 2-way contract converted into a regular NBA contract, making him eligible for the playoffs. This means GM Mike Dunleavy Jr. has 2 open spots and time to find the right names before March, when the buyout market deadline ends. Although changes are not immediate, since the team is still testing its new lineup with Jimmy Butler and Quinton Post, the front office is closely monitoring the market. The idea is to secure reinforcements before other rival franchises bring them into their rosters. And when we talk about possible signings, one familiar name to fans emerges as one of the top candidates, Seth Curry. That's right. Steph Curry's brother, currently with the Charlotte Hornets, has been frequently mentioned in buyout market rumors. In the current season, he's averaging 6.1 points and 1.5 rebounds per game. These may seem like modest numbers, but his specialty is what matters most to the Warriors, 3-point shooting. With a 47% shooting percentage from long distance and 54% from the corners, Seth Curry would fit perfectly alongside his brother. Additionally, the Charlotte Hornets, who have one of the worst records in the league, are likely to release expiring contracts like Seth's. This could be one of the last opportunities for the Curry brothers to play together on a competitive team fighting for the title. Considering the current makeup of the Warriors, which now features a player like Jimmy Butler, who likes to drive and seek contact in the paint, a long-range shooter like Seth would be a natural fit, spacing the floor and creating options for offensive plays. Another strong name on the Warriors' radar is Bojan Bogdanovic, currently with the Brooklyn Nets. He recently joined the team, but has been dealing with physical issues that kept him out for a significant amount of time. Last season, while still playing for the Detroit Pistons, Bogdanovic posted impressive averages of 20 points per game before being traded to the New York Knicks. Even at 35 years old, he still stands out as an efficient scorer with a 42% three-point shooting rate. The big issue with Bogdanovic is his defense, which has always been a weakness, along with concerns about his physical condition. Since he hasn't been utilized by the Brooklyn Nets and there is no clear timeline for his return before the All-Star break, if he's healthy, he could be a valuable piece for the Warriors, bringing firepower to the second unit and complementing the offensive rotation. Another player being speculated is Reggie Jackson, who has had a quiet season, averaging 4 points, 1 rebound, and 1 assist per game. Despite the low numbers, he is an experienced point guard, having played for several teams and being part of the Denver Nuggets championship roster. His three-point shooting has a 34% success rate for the season, but in the corners of the floor, he converts 43% of his attempts, an interesting number for a team like the Warriors that relies on perimeter movement and spacing. Reggie Jackson could offer valuable minutes as a backup to Steph Curry, a role the Warriors have been looking to strengthen for some time. With the increased game load and the final stretch of the season approaching, having a reliable backup point guard could make a difference, especially when Curry needs rest without compromising the team's offensive performance. The Warriors have a big opportunity in the next few weeks to improve their position in the standings. They will face the Milwaukee Bucks without Giannis Antetokounmpo And the Dallas Mavericks without Anthony Davis, as well as an accessible stretch against teams like the Rockets, Kings, Hornets, Magic, 76ers, Nets, and Pistons. If they can take advantage of this moment, they could make a big leap in the standings and head into the playoffs with momentum. In addition to the already mentioned names, there are other players who could emerge as viable options for the Warriors. The buyout market tends to be unpredictable, and some teams might surprise by releasing players who hadn't been considered for waivers until then. One name that could be interesting for the Warriors is Kevin Love. The veteran from the Miami Heat has shown on multiple occasions his ability to contribute to teams fighting for titles. Although he is no longer at the physical peak of his career, Love still has an excellent three-point shot for a big man and could be a valuable addition coming off the bench. He brings experience, good defensive positioning, and a basketball IQ that would fit well into the Warriors' ball movement system. Another player that could surface in the market is Danilo Gallinari. Although he has dealt with injuries in recent years, the Italian forward has always been a reliable shooter and could add depth to the roster. His height and perimeter skills would be an interesting asset for the Warriors, especially in situations where the team needs to space the floor and create opportunities for shooters. But the Warriors should not only be looking for reinforcements. The team also needs to make internal adjustments to optimize chemistry with Jimmy Butler and fully explore the potential of this new roster. Butler's arrival adds a new element to the team's offensive system. Unlike the traditional style of the Warriors, based on constant movement and quick shots, Butler is a player who likes to slow the game down and attack the defense one-on-one. This could be a challenge, but also a great opportunity for head coach Steve Kerr to adapt the rotation and find a way to balance the Warriors' fast-paced and spaced game with the physicality and intensity that Butler brings. If the team can make this transition efficiently, it could become one of the most dangerous teams in the conference. Another point to consider is how this movement affects Klay Thompson. The shooting guard, who was crucial for the Warriors' recent titles, has had ups and downs this season, and with Butler's arrival, his role on the team could be adjusted. Although he remains an important piece, there is a question of how he will deal with this new dynamic and whether he will be able to find his best version within this new context. Stephen Curry continues to be the heart and soul of the team, and his synergy with Butler will be key to determining the team's success moving forward. In recent years, Curry has shown his ability to adapt to different playing styles, and this will be another opportunity for him to demonstrate why he is one of the greatest players in NBA history. Additionally, the Warriors will need to continue investing in the development of their young talents. Jonathan Kuminga has shown progress and could become a key player in this new phase of the team. His athleticism and defensive ability are valuable assets, and if he can maintain a level of consistency, he could earn a bigger role in the rotation. The same goes for Moses Moody, who has been a reliable player coming off the bench. If he can continue improving his three-point shooting and perimeter defense, he could become one of the team's top reserves in the final stretch of the season. The truth is that the Warriors have a great opportunity to turn this season into something special. The addition of Butler shows that the franchise is still fully committed to competing for the title and that they are not afraid to make bold changes to stay at the top of the NBA. If you're not yet excited about Kai Sotto's future, maybe it's time to start paying more attention. The young Asian talent has shown that his rise is inevitable, and his arrival in the NBA seems just a matter of time. With a playing style that combines physical presence, tactical intelligence, and versatility, he fits perfectly into what teams like the Golden State Warriors are looking for. The potential move of Kai to the Warriors is not just a dream for fans, it's a strategy that would make sense for both the player and the franchise. The Warriors need a dominant center who can protect the paint, grab rebounds, and complement the team's dynamic play. Kai, in turn, needs a team that values his development and gives him the space to grow as an athlete. This combination could be the recipe for a new chapter of success in the NBA. The impact that Kai can have is not limited to what he does on the court. He has become an icon in his home country, inspiring a new generation of basketball players. His presence in the NBA would open doors for many other young Asian talents and strengthen representation in the sport globally. After all, basketball is a game that transcends borders, and Kai has the potential to be a bridge between different cultures and playing styles. His performance in the B-League continues to impress, and every new record broken serves as a reminder that he's ready for even bigger challenges. The road to the NBA is never easy, but Kai has shown that he's willing to do what it takes to reach the top. His commitment to continuous improvement and his winner's mentality are traits that any team in the league would appreciate. Whether with the Golden State Warriors or any other NBA franchise, Kai Sotto's impact will be felt. He is not just a promising player. He's an emerging phenomenon, ready to leave his mark on world basketball. And if he continues at this pace, it won't be long before we see him shining on the biggest stages of the sport. Kai Sotto's journey to the NBA is not just about talent, but about perseverance and future vision. His growth as an athlete has been remarkable, and his potential entry into the world's largest basketball league would benefit not only his career, but also the team that bets on him. The Golden State Warriors, for example, have a history of turning promising players into stars and could be the perfect environment for Kai to further develop his skills. If we look at the way the Warriors play, it's clear that the presence of a dominant center could elevate the team to a new level. The franchise has relied on lighter lineups in recent years, often playing without a reference center. While this strategy has worked well at times, the lack of a player capable of protecting the paint and contributing offensively in the interior game has been a problem. Kai Sotto could fill exactly that gap, offering not only height and wingspan, but also basketball IQ and mobility, essential elements in modern basketball. Moreover, Kai's mentality perfectly aligns with the Warriors' DNA. He is a player who not only looks to score, but also involves his teammates and is concerned with making the team play better. His growth in the B-League shows how he has become a more complete athlete, evolving in aspects like game reading, off-the-ball movement, and shooting efficiency. These characteristics make him a piece that could naturally fit into the Warriors' tactical system. His numbers speak for themselves. With less than 1,000 points to reach a historic milestone in the B-League and already established as one of the league's top rebounders, Kai shows that his evolution is not just promising but already a reality. The impact he has on the court goes beyond statistics. He brings physical presence, confidence, and a playing style that can change a team's dynamic. This ability to influence the game is something the Warriors would certainly value. The fans are also doing their part. On social media, requests for the Warriors to sign Kai Sotto have been multiplying. Fans recognize that he could be the missing piece to balance the team and give their game a new dimension. In a team already filled with talents like Stephen Curry and Klay Thompson, the presence of a center with Kai's qualities could be the difference maker that propels the Warriors back into title contention. Another factor working in Kai's favor is his adaptability. Throughout his journey, he has faced different playing styles, having played in leagues from various countries and competed against opponents with diverse characteristics. This international experience prepares him for the NBA, where every game presents unique challenges. He not only has the talent to compete at this level, but also the mentality to learn and evolve continuously. The Warriors are known for their winning culture and focus on player development. An environment like this could be ideal for Kai, allowing him to further refine his game and learn from some of the best players and coaches in the league. Coach Steve Kerr, for instance, has a history of working well with young talents and maximizing their skills. Under his guidance, Kai could accelerate his NBA adaptation and become a key piece for the team. If Kai really goes to the Warriors, the franchise would gain not only a promising player, but also a new fan market. Filipino basketball has an extremely passionate fan base, and Kai's presence in the NBA would attract even more attention to the Warriors. This could result in a positive impact not just on the court, but also off it, strengthening the team's global image and creating new opportunities for fan engagement. But before thinking about the NBA, Kai still has challenges to overcome in the B-League. Every game is a new opportunity to prove his worth and show that he's ready for the next level. His recent performance against Kyoto, where he scored 20 points and dominated the paint, was yet another proof that he's on the right track. If he continues at this pace, it won't be long before an NBA franchise gives him the opportunity he deserves. Kai Sotto's future is bright, and his name is already circulating among NBA scouts. Whether with the Warriors or another team, he has all the tools to become a game-changing player in the league. His journey is an example of how dedication, talent, and a winning mentality can lead an athlete to achieve great feats. For those following his evolution, one thing is certain: Kai is just getting started. So, did you enjoy the video? Then you know what to do, right? Leave a like to support the channel and comment below what you think. I want to hear your opinions. Oh, and if you haven't subscribed yet, don't waste any time. Subscribe now, hit the bell, and stay tuned because there's much more content coming your way. Thanks for sticking around, and see you in the next video.